Clash, China meaning business here. Very, very strong lineup. In India, a young and experienced one.
Let's welcome the players.
让我们欢迎运动员入场。1号台
Team India.
印度队。
Yeah, you can see very young side. You don't have your Harmeet Desais and your Satyanarayana Sekarans, your Manika Batras, your Srija Akulas. So a real big experience for them. And I tell you what, it doesn't get more memorable than playing the best table tennis nation on the planet. Listen to that playing. It is just chock full of top talent. It is something to savour, and given that many of the other teams here have not put in their full teams, they would be the overwhelming favourite. China always mean business, don't they, when it comes to table tennis? They don't take risks. They want to win this and win in style. They're at home as well, nothing less than bold will do. Yesterday they played Australia and they were very, very good. India losing to the United States yesterday, 8-3, pretty comprehensive. China hammering Australia, 8-0, as was expected. So, the way this goes, we'll have a mixed doubles match first, followed by women's singles and then men's singles. Then after that, if it goes beyond the three, and we're not expecting that today, but if it does, then we'll have two doubles matches, women's doubles and a men's doubles. Now, every match is played best of three, or first 2-3. So, it could be either a 2-1 or a 3-0. That's the only two results that could happen. Every one of those games that you win goes to the main tie points, meaning the first to hit 8, the first to win 8 games in this tie wins the match, wins the team match, wins a tie, as it were. 8 is the magic number that we are looking for. See, your team not getting some words of encouragement from the coach. It'll be a big ask. Vociferous support for Team China. So, Pritha, VARTIKAR and Jeet Chandra of India play China's Shidong and Kuaiman. We start with the Indian pairing. There's Jeet Chandra on the left. He is 24 years of age, ranked 308th. His previous best is 192. VARTIKAR is 18. Right hand attack, shake hand grip. She is 282. Best is 249. Of course, their doubles rankings will be different. Benjamin Foot is our umpire. They've never partnered each other before as well, so they won't really have a ranking, these two. They're up against the world #3 pairing of Shidong on the left there. Celeste Araujo is umpire, assisting with things. And Kuaiman, they won the World Championship bronze medal last year in Durban. And they're the reigning Asian champions. There was one recently in Astana. So it is quite the task, let's just say. So it's a massive ask here, but hopefully they will learn from that experience. Left-right combo for China, which is ideal.
China versus
Two
India,
right-handers
first game.
for India.
China to serve. Level.
As if they needed any other hindrance, as it were.
One love.
Oh. Then Shidong just made that look so easy, didn't he? In the world. 19 years old, I should say. 19 in the world. That's a fantastic shot there from Jeet, CHANDRA, and that's going to be such a confidence booster. Yeah, he's #2 in the world. Shidong as an individual player.
1-2.
He really has just flown up the rankings. That is his best ever ranking as well. He won the China Smash. It was the last smash of this year. There were 3 this year: Singapore, Jeddah, and Beijing.
4-1.
At the WTT finals in Fukuoka, he lost in the semi-final to Tomokazu Harimoto, 4-3, 12-10 in the last game. Took a ledge.
5.
It's all going quite nicely, isn't it, for the Chinese pair? Before that, he beat Dang Zhou of Germany in the quarters. Prior to that, Alexis Lebrun in the round of 16. Before that, Anton Shelbury. Just some big names. That was in the Champions in Frankfurt in the final, which he won as well. Lin Wenrui beat in the semi-finals of that event, and Sora Matsushima in the quarters. So he has beaten some of the biggest names around. Lin Shidong, Kuaiman at the moment is 39th in the world. Her highest has been 17th earlier this year. As I said, it's not just about the individual ranking, it's also about how you play as a pairing. You can put 2 amazing players, they're not necessarily going to be great doubles pair. And they also, as I said, the #3 pair in the world.
Yes. 4-7.
Now, what they've done nicely there is just take a little bit of pace off the ball. The Indian pair, VARTIKAR and CHANDRA. You can see Chandra's reaction. He felt he should have done better with that. Yeah, by no means is this anywhere near the full strength Team India.
Yes. 8-5.
Actually, not on the what looked to be a banana flick. Only 3 points behind.
Yes. 6, 8.
Just got a bit more loop in it, a bit more trajectory, and that was just slowing it down. That's nice work from the Indians. Well, that for a backhand. Absolutely dismissed it. for that shot. Let's have a look at how she's performed this year. She's played 18 matches, won 11, lost
Left.
6. I think it's been 1 to no
7.
result. Or retirement. She played in the WTT FIDE Dusseldorf, lost in the round of 16.
10-7.
And the Muscat event in the final, she won that. That was the best result of the year. She beat Chen Tianyi in the final. It was 4-2. Good result against Chen Tianyi. 3 game points, now make it 2 for the Chinese. Du Hoi Kim and Kim Na Young, who are also here at this World Cup along the way. Sheer force there from Lin Shidong. Takes them through. They've won the first game quickly. Kuaiman win the first game against VARTIKAR and CHANDRA.
不管这个人是怎么样，我们的打法一定是这样啊，中间正守卫，只要有机会我们全闪进去，让他们先从正守卫过，然后再回来，不是出力的，处理的球队上，你的发挥进攻可以随意，只是发挥进攻可以所有的球队是一样，接发球，中间就要这样，你是有这个能力的，可以出台都没关系，加强这方面也是敢做，也是可以的。 不是我们只有中线这一个点，对吧？难受了，然后再打回我们这个正常的，我们可以欺长，然后就等于顶回形成一个防守。但意识上，我们要从正手往回推，啊，对吧？至于这个很好啊，我们再调动人啊，我们恢复点，下来啊，
Massimo Costantini, the India coach, sending the pair back early. He seemed to be having some harsh words.
Second game, India to serve. Level.
Looking to develop the next generation of talent. Preparations for Sanchez 2028.
Love 1.
India really has just started producing some superb players. Remember when India played China? Not here, but early in the year. It's almost a year ago. It was February of this year when the women's team surprised China for a little bit. That was quite something. China won in the end, but boy were they given an almighty scare.
2-1.
Alexa Sun Shan, I think it was Wang Yidi who lost their matches.
1-3.
And Shidong, look at that, how quickly it's already 3-1 to China. None of this current Indian team, the women, played in that one.
2-3.
Aika Mukherjee and Srija Akula stunning Sun Ying-shan and Wang Yidi in their respective singles matches to win both of those before they came back. Aika Mukherjee was 155th, beating the world number 1 Sun Ying-shan 3-1. Inverted rubber, that really just... Cause all sorts of problems. Srija Akula beat Wang Yidi, the world number 2 then. China went on to win it. Wang Yu was the hero of that day, really. It's already 7-2. How quick is that?
8.
And normally, if you've been pushed a little close by an outranked pair or a very lowly ranked pair or player, there is the reaction.
9-2.
And this is it in the following game. It's almost as if to say, normal service has resumed. How could you even think of pushing us that close? Look at that. 8 game points for Kuaiman. It's not even been, what, not even 3 minutes on the clock, I think, in the second game. Done, finished, over. They've won the match. They will play a third game anyway, as is the case with all the, unless it's the deciding one, in which case you may only need to win 1 game to end it, as long as you hit 8. Off that edge.
关键一点就是我们打2个右手队员，我们大胆的去用我们现在一些技术，我们大胆去用。你看，只要在我们能够控制的范围之内，必须现在是他们不是对手，是吧？我们要打的不是这个，知道吗？所以说大胆的，包括你们接发球之间的，该往正手小三角去，该你，对不对？其他发球也是一样，敢做，侧选该用球用球。
You can go for banana. They are not comfortable with the spinny ball, definitely. You have a chance to go, you also. Energy, okay?
Time.
Not just control. Let's go. Come on.
They're not comfortable with the spinny ball. We were saying that earlier. Take the pace off it.
Level.
Just play a little bit slow when you can. Easier said than done, of course.
1 love. Love 2. Love 3.
Great start again.
4 love. That's 4 love.
Look at this. Racing through it, absolutely.
5 love.
They're really pressing home the advantage at the moment.
5 love. Love 6.
Are we looking at our first bagel here of Table 1 at the ITTF Mixed Team World Cup 2024? Stunning shot there from Kuaiman.
Seven, 1. Seven, 2.
Avoided that at least. This is over. Before it began, really. Since that first game, they've just shown who's boss. Kuaiman with 8 game points. They've already won the match from the previous game. And just about to wrap things up. It's done.
China. China wins 3
A
games to
facile
0.
win here for the Chinese pairing. It started pretty well for the Indians, or relatively well, you should say, but I think that reaction then, it was pretty much a go out there and show us what we should be doing. And they duly did that in some style. Kuaiman beat VARTIKAR and CHANDRA 11-8, 11-2, 11-2 in 3 straight games. So that's 3 on the board, as was frankly expected. We'll move on to the women's singles next.
So, you know what she's going to do? She's going to serve short, probably also long. This long, don't stop on this, because the ball otherwise goes in the middle of the table and goes through. So just follow through, okay? Either you absorb, like any spin. When they do spin, you stop the ball. So when they do fast long, you stop the ball. So the ball can go short, or you block and go.
So women's singles up next here in this tie between China and India. Yidi there on your right. First up, Yashaswini GHORPADE of India, who is 20 years of age. Right hand attack, shake hand grip, 89th in the world currently. She has been slightly higher, 80th. Up against WANG Yidi, who is 27 years of age. She's currently 3rd in the world, where she has been higher at 2nd. That was earlier this year. Played 58 matches this year. She's won 41 of those. And yeah, by Chinese standards, 16 losses is it's quite a bit in a year. 58. Beautiful smash. She got to the final. That's her best result this year. She's got 4 WTT senior titles to her name, and in all, it's 7. She's again expected to absolutely dominate this. These two have never met before. There'll be no head-to-heads really between anyone in these two nations, given how inexperienced this team India is.
1-0.
But she has the first point here. GHORPADE, it's encouraging. She's played 38 matches this year, won 21, lost 17. GHORPADE's last best event this year, she got to the final of the feeder in Doha, in Qatar. The last tournament, the last event, was the WTT contender in Muscat, which she lost in the round of 32 to a fellow Indian, Yashaswini.
1-3.
Played in the WTT Cagliari in Italy before that, lost in the round of 16 to a Korean, Blue Daewoo.
2-3.
Let. 2-3.
Yeah, so to be able to play someone of this caliber, that is tough.
4-2.
You heard her coach earlier in the. That's probably the longest rally we've had. You can just see how she's holding on to that racket of hers. Style is quite different. She's playing little blocks, chop blocks, and closing the face as and when she can, taking the pace off. Quite punchy at times, using very, very wristy.
2-6.
A lot of the Indian players are like that, and it creates problems. China have certainly struggled against it, not just in that World Team Table Tennis Championships in Busan earlier this year. It's going to be quite spinny, quite difficult to deal with. There's a slight punchiness on that shot down the line. She's only a couple of points behind her coach. Konstantini is enjoying this. Oh, she's going to step forward there nicely. Six game points. And it's comfortable, isn't it? Very good from Wang Yidi, as expected. Fine start, Wang Yidi, 11-4.
And then you get stuck there, stuck there. One rally, even 3 times in one same rally. Make sure you get more spin, and then you can go. Even if just a spin, shouldn't risk. Okay, we have to force her to risk. Right? And when she does this fast, don't stop the ball.
But either you doing no spin long. I can go long on that.
Do then deep long. Follow through the action.
Second game, China to serve. Level.
Lots of instructions given there. GHORPADE. Yeah, she's in full flow now. You can see what GHORPADE is looking to do, and just send it back with a lot less pace, just trying to loop it a little bit more, just to put Wang Yidi off a game. Now, famously last year, you may recall, Wang Yidi was undone
7-1
at the World Champs. Playing, facing that kind of stuff. It's already 8-1. It's tough for GHORPADE here.
Well,
it's one of the few times to get points off a mistake like that. GHORPADE. She needs an opening, maybe. That might just open the door. Let's see. There you go, couple in a row. She's getting it returned with interest from Wang Yidi. Lots of fanning shots as well, lots of cuts and chops and blocks. Anything to just look to take the pace off. But 7 game points here, 7 match points effectively, because she will win the match when she takes the next point. Which she does now.
Game 11-3, China.
Well, very ruthless at the moment from Wang Yidi. Game 2, Wang Yidi on her own moment to 0 up.
At one point she missed the serve, right or wrong? Okay, then let's stick to this. You want to play a little bit more soft, you go more on the body. So then she step around. Okay, but you have to be disciplined in what you do. Yes. Come on, go.
Third game, India to serve. Level.
let's see, in this third and final game of this second match. This is better. He's trying to dictate proceedings from the start. He has Wang Yidi on the defensive, helps him to be on her serve.
And now?
Already a timeout.
Good.
Yeah.
Now,
Well, they're taking it very early. Fair enough.
包括自己发球，
没发热，你之前发沉了。
发力篮不是憋这个，不要憋这个球，憋这个球自然出手，意识自然出手，完了注意连一码，啪一拍顺，再来一个，能连续这种人，我看该反正就反正没事，气把他气沉下来，不用说明。
We have to wait. Three, 1.
Well, this has been the best start that GHORPADE has had. 3-1. But only you know, after that little break, we'll come back all guns blazing now.
Rio.
Shot there again.
4-3.
But she's
And now?
right on top of things at the moment. 3 in a row. Now it's time for the Indians to take a break.
You forgot also to give on the middle. One ball is okay. See how it goes. She's confident, then change immediately on the middle. Don't play now on the forehand. Okay? Unless you go really, really punch with the backhand or with the forehand. Okay? Okay. But this ball also on the body, she has to step around a little bit, take more time, and then go. It's good that you switch.
Yes, yes,
okay?
yes.
But you switch when she played a little fast.
Yeah.
Your game is mental, okay? Very mental.
对，喝完了以后要搏命，就是要注意点，主动一点，防也主动，别挡他搏，明白？不，第一不给他机会，第二你妈的就是往上硬一点啊，没问题。
Well, interesting to hear the comments there of Massimo Costantini saying your game is mental. It's in the head. And it's true. It's a real psychological game. You're playing some of the very best in the world. You have to get over that hurdle first and foremost. Put that out of your head. Now, she was doing some really good stuff earlier. And what he was saying was switch it up. Don't
3-5.
keep doing the same thing because Wang Yidi is a top-class player. She'll adapt quickly. She'll see what's happening. Change it up.
4-5.
Use those punches. Listen, this has been about the most competitive game we've had so far of the 3.
Set score.
We've seen India do it earlier in the year in Busan. Granted, those were different players, but that should be serve as sort of inspiration for this generation of players, these inexperienced ones. Look at this. Now, in the end, that's put away by Wang Yidi, but earlier in the rally, GHORPADE was matching up to her opponent. There's a little too much on that. And it's put away as it should be. Yidi is now starting to surge away from her opponent.
4-8.
These are tricky players to go up against, as Wang Yidi very, very well knows. And she doesn't want to get caught out again as she was in Busan.
4-9.
It's hard enough playing a top-class player, but when you start to make unforced errors, it just makes your job that much harder. That's what you'll be looking to cut out of your game. There you go, that's good stuff.
9-5.
Pulling off from one side to the other, and then dispatching it. Beautifully done. There's a hint of a smile there from a coach. It's the highest number of points she's scored so far in a game, GHORPADE, against Wang Yidi.
9-6.
Up to 6 now. We have men's singles up next. Yeah, knowing the way that the Chinese will be approaching this, she won't be happy that she's conceded 6 now. Wang Yidi. She'll want to finish this off now straight away. She's got 4 game points. Remember, the match has already been won by Wang Yidi. This to go 6-0 up for China in this tie. Wonderful stuff from GHORPADE, and she finishes it off beautifully. That is more like it, and whatever happens from here, she'll take this away with her. How often will she have the opportunity to play necessarily someone like a Wang Yidi? So you've got to make the most of these rare chances.
7-10.
Potentially one for the grandchildren. 3 game points still. Make that 2. I wouldn't say it's getting edgy just yet, but certainly Wang Yidi will not be pleased. And her opponent is just 2 away from her. And she finishes off. GHORPADE, can she make this even more uncomfortable? Unfortunately, she can't. Wang Yidi does the business, but GHORPADE can hold her head up high, especially in this 3rd game. She's played some good stuff, encouraging. Good takeaways for her, I'm sure. Wang Yidi beats Yashaswini. GHORPADE 11-4, 11-3, 11-8, 3 straight games. And she was expected to be fair. China now 6-0 up against India in the tie. They need just 2 games to win in the next match. So, into our 3rd and what could be the last match of this tie if Chuqin. What's the business? As he is pretty much expected to do. It's SURAVAJJULA. It's a big ask, isn't it? Indian paddler here. Snehit SURAVAJJULA. He's 24 years of age. He's currently 108th in the world. That's his best ever ranking. Got to the semis of the WTT FIDE in Caracas, Venezuela earlier this year. He's up against the world #1 in Wang Chuqin, 24. Also 24, and he's a left-hand attacker. Showcan grip. He won the Saudi Smash at his back belt this year. Since the match was played, 56 wins out of 66. He's had a little vulnerability as the year has progressed. He may have won the WTT finals. Fukuoka beat Tomokazu Harimoto very comfortably, 4-0, just last weekend. Darko Jokic before that, Truls Morgard in the quarterfinals, Patrick Francisca as well. But I think where he will be disappointed with things like the WTT champions in Frankfurt, where he lost to Anton Shelbury in the round of 16, where he lost to in the round of 32 in the China Smash. Anders Lind famously beat him there. That was a huge shockwave. This is a man who expects to get the finals and semi-finals, worst case, more or less.
First game, India to serve. Lovell.
So let's see how the first few points go.
1 love.
Now this will be more of what, that's the first point to Snehit SURAVAJJULA. Now, this will be more sort of what Wang Chuqin would be used to. The ball is going to come onto him. It's going to be at pace. Not really going to see what you saw earlier from GHORPADE.
One, two.
So he won't mind that, but it is SURAVAJJULA who's in front here. Every point gets cheered.
Three, two.
A single match against the USA, which I think would have been a real body blow there. I know they're inexperienced. As I said, no, Manika Batra, Srijakula, Shahid Kamal, Satyam Ganasekar in there, all opting not to play. They did get a couple of games here and there.
Three, four.
This has been decent so far. SURAVAJJULA still ahead here against Wang Chuqin.
4-0.
I gotta say, yesterday he was lost to Wang Bei, but it was an 11-9 in the first game. Now he only needs to win one here, by the way. Oh, sorry, needs to win a couple, excuse me.
Left. 4-5. 5. 6, 4.
Now maybe just starting to edge away from his opponent.
Timeouts.
He's ready. Okay? If you want to play push or whatever, he has to go a little bit here. Okay? And then he has to do this. And this you get advantage.
Yeah.
It's a very specific place, but you have to be disciplined in doing this. Okay, you can play whatever you want, I know. Huh? But if you want to be more effective in placement, that is the place. Okay? Come on.
好，其他都可以了。好，好。
7, 4.
Again, you gotta like the Costantino, the coach there, Costantini rather, who's not trying to sugarcoat things, and I think he tells it as it is. Some players probably will appreciate that, others may not so much, but when you play against China, you probably just want to be told clearly what needs to be done.
4, 9.
Chuqin now starting to get into the flow of things. Yeah, yesterday he wasn't necessarily at his best, and Juan Bei was pushing him at times. As I said, 11-8, 11-9, 11-6 in the 2 games that he played. Well, here we go. 5 game points already for Wang Chuqin.
Let. 10, 5. Game to China.
Wrapped up quickly. Probably no surprise there, Wang Chuqin. Some nice early moments for Snehit, but
maybe more center on it. Yeah, that's what you have to catch, you know. He did also this back and he stepped around, but yeah, your with long serve also. Don't be afraid. Short to forehand, but long serve. If you can return middle forehand, better. You got your chance. You got your chance. And step around, high ball. You got your chance. Keep trusting, okay? And chances are coming. Come on.
Second game.
You may have heard the coach there saying chances are coming. He's been positive now.
Love.
The difference between this year and last year is there are less teams involved. There were 18 last year. There are 16 this time. So 4 groups of 4.
1-1.
That was cleverly done by Snehit. And last year, it was the second stage was the last stage. It ended
1-2.
with those who finished. They concluded the second stage with a tabletopper winning the title. That was China. So there was no grand final, as it were. It was China, Korea, Japan. This year, the top 4 at the end of stage 2 will go into the semi-finals and then the final. There's also a third, fourth place match this time. Look how far back he is. That's going to be well off.
2-4.
So these are some encouraging moments for Snehit. Now remember, once Wang Chuqin, or when Wang Chuqin wins the next game, it is all done.
3-4.
It's better now. Will there be a timeout, perhaps? Oh, he's giving as good as he's getting there, Snehit. Excellent work. Encouraging signs. And he's now in front. This has been a nice little spell. He is currently troubling the world number 1. And he's increasing his lead. But they felt quiet in this gymnasium, a smattering of fans trying to urge Wang Chuqin.
7-4.
Wow, wow. This is something. 3 points clear. It's a nice cushion to have against someone like Wang Chuqin. Can you add to that? It's now 4. Well, this is excellent work. He's starting to see that finish line in this game. Take a game off Wang Chuqin, you don't forget that in a hurry. This is some pressure now. I know it may seem ridiculous to say when your team is 7-0 up, only 1 game required.
5-8.
But this is the world number 1. This is Wang Chuqin. This is China. This doesn't happen very often. Still 3 points up. Wang Chuqin having to dig a little deep here, perhaps. 2 in a row. Snehit SURAVAJJULA will be thinking, oh, I was in a good position. I need to get back there. I need to get back on top. The nerves will be starting to creep in. 3 in a row. Now, if he had a timeout, he would have taken it by now. He doesn't. He's already used it. Just to disrupt the momentum of his opponent. The banana flick comes into play. 4 in a row for Wang Chuqin. That is the sign of a champion. That's why I was saying you need a cushion like that. And now he goes in front. It's 5 in a row. They are still level. So he finally breaks that run of 5 points from Chuqin. This is still in the balance, in theory, anyway. This is a man who's won 18 of his 13 matches this year. Snehit SURAVAJJULA. Not had it easy, but he's holding his own here. And he faces now not just a match point, also a tie point. Wang Chuqin wins this next point. It's all done. And he has done it indeed, off the Chiquita.
Trying to win 2 games to 0.
Pressure there again on Wang Chuqin for the second day in a row. Snehit SURAVAJJULA, like his teammate before in GHORPADE, can hold his head up high. Wang Chuqin defeats him 11-5, 11-9 in 2 straight games. But he has played some really good, promising stuff. Ex-coach will be pleased with him, as will his teammates, to push to world #1 like that. But China have had a clean sweep once again. This time it's India on the receiving end. They've won all 3 of their matches comfortably. That's it for this afternoon session. We'll be back in the evening with more Mixed Team World Cup action.